So, paper straws. I'm sure that you've been hearing about the controversy around them on the news recently, but they're probably not telling you the full story, but there is one guy on YouTube who will. So, why don't we check this little video out and find out why it's probably not a good idea that you use these. Let's find out.
Remember those plastic straws that the environmental lobby demanded be banned in order to save the environment? Yeah, turns out the thing that replaced them is incredibly harmful to the environment. Whoops. Paper straws found to contain long-lasting and potentially toxic chemicals, poly and perfluoroalkyl substances, PFAS, which are long-lasting and potentially destructive to human health over time, were discovered in the majority of paper and bamboo straws tested. 18 out of 20 paper straws being used by fast food chains and restaurants contain PFAS. Turns out the coating on those paper straws that makes them water repellent also causes thyroid disease, increased cholesterol levels, liver damage, kidney cancer and testicular cancer. Yeah, you'd think they'd have tested for that before bullying everyone into...
Yeah. So, these little things that you Just Stop Oil, Extinction Rebellion, Greenpeace warriors think are going to save the world will actually give you cancer. Yeah. I saw a really interesting comment on a video similar to this the other day about how they keep going on about how you're supposed to reduce your carbon footprint. And it's only when you realise that carbon footprint means you, they want to reduce you, you start to realise what they're really trying to do. But yeah, these little paper straws give you kidney cancer, testicular cancer, thyroid disease.
Kidney cancer and testicular cancer. Yeah, you'd think they'd have tested for that before bullying everyone into adopting them.
Oh, no. They don't test. They're just right, aren't they?
Turns out no. Used over a period of years, the chemical accumulates in the body. They also pose a risk to wildlife and the environment, the study found. Let this be another resounding lesson. You're lectured about environmentalists and climate scientists being beyond question. In some countries, they're trying to pass laws that make posting climate misinformation a criminal offence. Yet their hysterical alarmism has not only been proven wrong, but harmful time and time again. The mad dash to net zero, which began in the 90s with the European Union encouraging the switch over to diesel engines in order to reduce CO2.
How did that go, Paul?
Led to thousands upon thousands of deaths every year from pollution in the EU alone.
How about wind farms? How are they working out? Paul?
Farms that don't function when it's not windy enough or too windy.
Wind farms that don't function when it's not windy enough or too windy.
Slicing their way through endangered birds before crashing and burning. Solar panels that in some countries are classified as toxic waste because they're almost impossible to recycle and end up in landfills. This all goes to the point that any proposals to intervene in the environment should be treated with more scrutiny, not less.
Exactly.
Which is why you should be extremely suspicious of anybody who lobbies for more silencing and censorship.
I mean, you'd think when some activist group come up with an idea, an alternative to the way that we've been doing things for the last however many 100 years, they'd do a bit more research into it, wouldn't you?
Which is why you should be extremely suspicious of anybody who lobbies for more silencing and censorship.
You know, before you plan to change everybody's lives, maybe you should check that it's actually safe and actually works, you know? Make sure that it's not going to give you cancer, or fall over, land on your house and crush you. Windmills. Or that when they, stop working, when they break, you can actually then recycle them, or they can be, solar panels. Yeah. You'd think these experts would have known to check these things, wouldn't you?
Censorship. Especially when it turns out that what they're advocating is more damaging to the environment than the problem it was introduced to address.
Yeah. I mean, I just love when stuff like this happens because I absolutely hate these people that, go around telling you that everything that you're doing in your life is killing people. Oh, no. And I love it, you know, the celebrities that do it. Oh my god. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, you know, he goes to these people climate marches in America. Yet, on his downtime when he's not filming a movie, he spends it on a Arab Oil Sheikh's billion-pound yacht. Oil shake. Yeah, oil. The one thing that they say, oh, we need to stop it. Prince Harry. He took a private jet to go to Elton John's private island. And he took about 6 flights on a private jet inside a week. Yeah. So, stop using paper straws. Use plastic. Don't take any of the advice that these experts give you. Because 20, 30 years down the line, it's all going to come out one by one. This is just the first of many. One by one, everything that they've told us to do is going to come out that it's either dangerous or it doesn't work, or in the long run it's actually worse for the environment than the problem that they're trying to solve in the first place. Take everything that these idiots say with a pinch of salt, because at the end of the day, it's nothing to do with trying to save the planet. It's just, why do you think the government have jumped on board with the agenda? It's so they can control you, tell you how much energy you're allowed to use. Like, last year they were planning to impose forced power cuts as part of this whole thing. It didn't happen, I know. I'm not surprised, because there'd have been a fucking uprising if they had. But it's all about control. It's all about, you know, you'll have nothing and you'll be happy. See? Zero carbon is a euphemism for zero people. See? Remember, you are your carbon footprint. When they talk about eliminating carbon, they're talking about eliminating you. Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty stupid to think, you know, this paper straw that I've got here, what's it wrapped in? What is it wrapped in? Plastic! Come on. You've got a brain, right? Use it. So yeah, stop using paper straws and you'll lower your risk of getting cancer and thyroid disease and becoming infertile and whatever else was on that list by a significant margin. So I just wanted to say that, give you all a bit of advice, perhaps maybe even save your life and the environment. Stay awake. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.